This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Hello and welcome to Monday night. It's Monday night, which means it's quiz night. It's pub quiz night. So welcome to everybody out there. I think we've got over 110, 114 people watching at the moment, which is fantastic news. Welcome. So if you've been with us before, welcome back. I hope you're having a great weekend. The weather's been fantastic down where we are, so I hope it has been where you are. And I hope you've had some time in your garden or on your designated walks, etc. For those of you who've never joined us before, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here at Pheasant Family Antics Quiz. It is a tongue twister, but we make it that way because it comes from our YouTube channel, which was set up for me quite a while ago for a career. And then recently, when we went into lockdown, we just started posting some crazy videos of our family who are all a little bit special, and then we added in the quiz night. It was meant to be a one-off. We are now in week 8. Can you believe it? A, can you believe it's week 8 of lockdown? But B, can you believe it's week 8 of this quiz and you guys are still here and I'm still here? Fantastic. Thank you so much for playing along. If it is your first time, I do always say this, so I'm sorry if you've heard it quite a few times, but this thing comes up in the middle quite occasionally, says Wirecast. I do apologise. It's just a demo version of the computer program I use to put this out. As I've said before, I'm not a professional quizmaster. This isn't my day job. I'm just doing this to hopefully lighten the mood for people a little bit and make your days a little bit better. So I'm not investing in that sort of program, but we are just doing it for a bit of fun. It doesn't mean we haven't been joined in the past, though, from some amazing experts in their field. We've had Claire Balding in the past doing the sports round, Matt Dawson, we've had Georgie Porter from TV, and we've had lots of other people as well doing questions, and one of those rounds is coming up later. So, to let you know what's ahead for us tonight, we have 8 rounds this evening, so 8 rounds for you. The first half, and then we take a little bit of a break, starts off with our specialised round this week, as requested by you. We have a James Bond round, so there is a James Bond round tonight, which also is my special object behind me. A little bit like Joe Wicks, if you've watched him, my objects change each week. So this week I have with us my favourite Bond film, which is Skyfall, the Daniel Craig version, Skyfall. which I think is the ultimate Bond film for me. And I think it brought Bond really into the modern world and gave a great story. But enough about that. So Bond, we then do have car makes as well. We have year of birth, so celebrities and their year of the birth. And you've got to put them in order, etc. So good luck with that. Then we have our guest round, so all these lovely guests, which this week involves some of you, as well as a few celebrity friends, etc., who've helped join us. We'll then take a short break. We then reconvene for our second half, which is badges of football clubs, then followed by connections, which I'll explain a bit more about when we get there. European beer logos, and don't worry if you're not really a beer drinker. There's quite a few in there that you should get. I'm not a beer drinker, and I recognise quite a few as I put this together. And then we are finishing, because after the alcohol, you need to have pub sing around. So we're going to end with pub sing around. There isn't a movie around this week. We were hoping to put it in, but the kids weren't playing ball 100%. We've got a few films ready for next week, and then we'll add to it as the week goes on. But I do apologise for that. We were hoping for a movie round. A big sigh out there, I know, because you like seeing my kids be a bit weird. But we will put that in next week. So, hello to everybody out there. If you want to shout out, give us a comment on the comments on YouTube. They come up for me. I've got that down on my laptop down here. So please, please, please join us. Put some comments. Give us a hello. It's fantastic. We've got a few shout outs as we go through, which I've already been told about. And we've also got one just come in. It's my dad's 40th birthday today. I can't read that name. I can't read that name at all. Pedblid Habas, I think. But happy birthday to you for your 40th birthday. 007 is coming up. No, it's not a DVD, Freddie. It's a Blu-ray. Blu-ray. 007. Only Blu-rays for me. But well done, well spotted on that one. And we are going to start now. So, we're starting with Bond, as we said. So, what I've put together for you is James Bond. There are a number of questions coming up for you where we play a clip, we then pause it, and then we ask you what is said next. You are given 3 options to choose from. So what I've tried to do this week, I know with Harry Potter last week, some out of you there going, oh my God, I don't know Harry Potter, I've never watched or read Harry Potter. And I've learned from that, hopefully, you've got a chance this week. There will be an answer in there for you. So this week we are doing James Bond. We're going to get things started. Let's get straight in there. It's a little bit of a long round, but it's a goodie. Here we go with our Bond questions for this week. Round number 1. Get your thinking caps on. Here we go.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I need another 1,000.
I admire your courage, Miss...
Trench. Sylvia Trench. I admire your luck, Mr.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Vodka martini.
Shaken and stirred.
See, Mr. Bond, like every great artist,
This is a
I want to
demonstration
create
of
an
Wirecast.
indisputable masterpiece once in my lifetime. The death of 007, mano a mano, face to face, will be mine.
You mean stuffed and displayed over your rocky mantelpiece?
That's an amusing idea, but I was thinking in terms of history. A duel between titans. My golden gun.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Underneath the mango tree, make Ulu look so. La da da dee da da dee, honey and me.
Underneath the mango tree, my honey and me.
Who is that?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
It's all right. I'm not supposed to be here either. I take it you're not. Are you alone?
What are you doing here? Looking for shells?
I might have
This
guessed.
is a demonstration of
You know?
Wirecast.
What are you waiting for? Shoot him!
I told you. We're going to finish this together.
How romantic. Don't you realize how absurd your position is?
No more absurd than starting a war for ratings.
This is a demonstration
Great
of
men have always
Wirecast.
manipulated the media to save the world. Look at William Randolph Hearst, who told his photographers, "You provide the pictures, I'll provide the war." I've just taken it one step further.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Here's bridge is 2 miles back. God damn! What's going on? What the hell you doing now, boy? Our bridge is that way! You're not thinking.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I love you.
Do those blue eyes still recognize you?
I'd recognize you anywhere.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Did you say something?
Antecedent.
What?
Can't hear you, James. Of Wirecast.
I said.
Now look,
So where is this cutting-edge stuff?
I'm trying to get to it. Weapon, please.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
One pane, unbreakable glass, one standard issue ring finger. Twist so, voila. Ultra high frequency, single digit sonic agitator unit.
You know, you're cleverer than you look.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
This is gold, Mr. Bond. All my life I've been in love with its color, its brilliance, its divine heaviness. I welcome any enterprise that will increase my stock, which is considerable.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Choose your next witticism carefully, Mr. Bond. It may be your last. The purpose of our two previous encounters is now very clear to me. I do not intend to be distracted by another. Good night, Mr. Bond.
Do you expect me to talk?
Hope you are enjoying the quiz so far. Sorry, I've had a little bit of a trouble with the sound during that round. I was meant to be talking the answers to you as well, and it didn't quite work, so apologies for that. I hope to fix that, but we'll find out in a second. So, for those of you who've not played with us before, all we do is we play for fun. That's all it is. During lockdown, it's here to lighten the mood, hopefully make it a little bit more fun for you, and we're asking you to play as honestly as possible. So you are down to mark your own and let us know the scores in the comments as we go along. So you all had a chance in that one because we did give you an opportunity to make sure that you were able to have a choice of an answer. You had a 33.3% chance of getting it right, but for you Bond fans out there, you probably had a little bit more opportunity to get it right as well. So we're going to go through the answers. We're going to play the clips back now and you're going to see the end of that thing. Mark it if you got it right. Obviously gives yourselves 1 point for every correct answer and it's 0 points if you didn't get it right. So I hope you enjoy and I hope we fix the sound issues, but I'll let you know after this. Here we go with your Bond answers. So here you go. So James Bond 007. Here's your answer. So question 1 was this.
I need another 1,000.
I admire your courage, Miss...
Trench. Sylvia Trench.
This is a demonstration
I
of
admire your luck,
Wirecast.
Mr.
So your options were Mr. Bond, Bond James Bond, or Powers Austin Powers.
Bond. James Bond.
Mr. Bond, I suppose you wouldn't care to, raise the limit?
I have no objections.
So Bond James Bond gets you the point.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Vodka martini. Shaken or stirred?
So shaken please, shaken not stirred, or do I look like I give a damn?
Stirred.
Do I look like I give a damn?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
So the answer was, do I look like I give a damn?
See, Mr. Bond, like every great artist, I want to create an indisputable masterpiece once in my lifetime. The death of 007, mano a mano, face to face, will be mine.
You mean stuffed and displayed over your rocky mantelpiece?
That's an amusing idea, but I was thinking in terms of history.
This is a
duel
demonstration
between
of
titans.
Wirecast.
My golden gun.
Against your license to kill, against your Walther PPK, or against your reputation.
Against your Walther PPK. Each of us with a 50-50 chance.
6 bullets.
Give yourselves a
0
point if you put PPK.
Underneath the mango tree.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
La da da dee da da dee, honey and me.
Underneath the mango tree, my honey and me.
Where's that?
It's all right. I'm not supposed to be here either. I take it you're not. Are you alone?
What are you doing here? Looking for shells?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
No, I'm just looking.
Stay where you are.
I promise I won't steal your shells.
I promise you won't either.
I might have guessed.
Do you know him?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Intimately, not yet, but think I will. Not socially.
Not socially. His name's Jaws. He kills people.
What are you waiting for? Shoot him!
I told you. We're going to finish this together. How
This is
romantic.
a demonstration of Wirecast.
Don't you realize how absurd your position is?
No more absurd than starting a war for ratings.
Great men have always manipulated the media to save the world. Look at William Randolph Hearst, who told his photographers, you provide the pictures, I'll provide the war. I've just taken it one step further.
Sorry about that, I tuned out. Sorry I got distracted. Sorry you were boring me.
Is a
Which
demonstration
one
of
did you go
Wirecast.
for? Which one gets the point?
Sorry about that. I tuned out there for a moment, Elliot.
Touche. Mr. Gupta, is the missile ready to fire?
Press the magic button, Beijing disappears.
And it seems you've outlived your contract.
Here's bridge is 2 miles back. God damn! What's going on? What the hell you doing now, boy? The bridge is that way! You're not thinking.
Not thinking, I'm doing. I sure am, boy. Or why not? Nothing else to lose.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I sure am, boy. Ever heard of Evel Knievel?
I've never done that before.
Neither have I, actually.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Do those blue eyes still recognize you?
I recognize you anywhere. For what?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Did you say something?
Tempest, you didn't.
What?
Can't hear you, James.
I said.
You should watch closer. It's time, it's over, or doesn't time fly?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Doesn't time fly?
Now look.
So where is this cutting-edge stuff?
I'm trying to get to it. Weapon, please.
This is a demonstration.
One pane, unbreakable glass, one standard issue ring finger. Twist so, voila. Ultra high frequency, single digit sonic agitator unit.
You know, you're cleverer than you look.
And you're not as smooth as they say. Better than looking cleverer than you are. Or out of my way, Bond.
Look.
Still better than looking cleverer than you are. Follow me, please. Now, new watch. This will be your 20th, I believe.
This is gold, Mr. Bond. All my life I've been in love with its color, its brilliance, its divine heaviness. I welcome any enterprise that will increase my stock, which is considerable.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
Choose your next witticism carefully, Mr. Bond. It may be your last. The purpose of our two previous encounters is now very clear to me. I do not intend to be distracted by another. Good night, Mr. Bond.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, it's too late for that. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Or no, Mr. Bond, the time for talking is
No,
over.
Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. There is nothing you can talk to me about that I don't already know.
So there we go, that was our Bond quiz, our Bond round, our specialist round, as voted for by you, our fantastic participants. Hope you enjoyed that one. Let us know the scores, so give us some scores on our comments section. I'm expecting Tim Puppeteer to get full marks. I know he's a big Bond fan, he's watched all the Bond films during lockdown, and we've got an 8 is the first score that's come in, so an 8 from my sister, so well done to my sister. So 6 out of 10. We've got a 007, well done. 007 from Craig as well, 5 and 8, 7, 6, 10, 10, fantastic. 8, 5, 4, 5, 7. 10 guesses, 4 correct, well done. 8 out of 10, 2s, 8s, 6. 6 is not appalling, don't beat yourself up. 9 for Becky and Phil. So there's some great scores out there coming in. Thank you very much. So don't worry, over the coming weeks and months, it would seem, but over the coming weeks, certainly we'll have more of these specialised rounds. And we'll get you for your own rounds. I'm working on a Friends one for next week, just so you know. Again, it'll be similar to this. So if you're not a Friends fan, there will be opportunities to see them as well. And this next round is also one that was asked for and requested for by you. So we've got Makes of Car. So Makes of Car, you will see come up for you just now. We are going to go straight into that round. So keep your scores, keep them written down, because we do go for an overall score at the end if you've not played along. I genuinely can't believe we've got 140 odd of you watching, which is just outstanding again. So here we go with our Car Makes round. So I hope you're ready for this. It will be quite simple. It will be as it says. There are 25 car logos. Number them however you like, but the answers will be revealed left to right, top to bottom. So 1 to 25. You have about 3 minutes to come up with what car make you think these are. So what car make are these badges? I will warn you, a couple of them are American, a bit more specialised American cars, but most of them are ones that you should be familiar with. So car makes and car badges there for you to work out. See which ones you can spot. If you're not sure on others, give it a guess. Give it a guess.
Of Wirecast.
I've been asked by Connie there what's happened to the Disney round. Yes, you're right, I was going to try and do Disney this week, but the Bond one took quite a bit of editing, and I want to do a very similar round with Disney, and it would have taken a bit too much time. So I do apologise for that. Disney will be in next week, I promise. So Disney and Friends are the two I will put in next week. But I do apologise, time got away from me. Homeschooling, etc. Also building a bit of decking in my back garden, so I do apologise. Got waylaid with that.
Of Wirecast.
Rachel, you don't know if you've got a low score in this round yet? Give it a go, give it a guess. You don't know, you might be alright.
Of Wirecast.
So, welcome back. You've seen your clips. Sorry, I was just replying there to somebody. So I do apologise for that. So here we go then with your car makes. So I hope you got on alright with those. You had 25 to spot. I do know that some of them were a little bit tricky, but some of them should have been a little bit easier. So we've got to try and do that with every round, because some of you will have no idea at all, but some of you it will be something you know really well and you want to be tested as well. So I do apologise for those who felt a little bit out of their depth, but for others I'm hoping that you got enough to get a respectable score there. So we have 25 for you to spot, and we have now to show you those 25 answers. So here are your car make answers, and we're going to go through them for these. So there's your car makes. You had 25 to spot, 5 across the top, left to right, top to bottom. So we start top left with Mitsubishi. So Mitsubishi was first, then Buick is the second one in, followed by Toyota. Then we've got Mazda. Then we've got a good old British Jaguar. Then quite an American one, Cadillac. Followed by Audi. Followed by Volvo. Some of you might have got mixed up with Nissan, but Volvo. Followed by Opel. Followed by Honda. Then a Renault. Subaru. Pontiac is your next one. Hyundai. Lamborghini. So Lamborghini's your next one. Lexus. Maserati. Mercury, bit of a specialised name there, BMW, Saab, Vauxhall, Citroen, Chrysler, Ferrari and Nissan. So Nissan was number 25. So there we go. So we've got Mitsubishi, Buick, Toyota, Mazda, Jaguar, Cadillac, Audi, Volvo, Opel, Honda, Renault, Subaru, Pontiac, Hyundai, Lamborghini, Lexus, Maserati, Mercury, BMW, Saab, Vauxhall, Citroen, Chrysler, Ferrari and Nissan. So give yourselves a point for each. A point for each out of those, 25. So hopefully you did quite well out of that. Some good ones in there for you. And it was worth a guess on the others as well. So give us a shout out in the comments. We want to see how you got on with that one. It'd be great to know how you're doing this evening. So we've got 2 rounds down, and I bet some of you are going, oh, I hate every round, I've done really bad. But remember, you've had weeks, I'm sure, where you've done really, really well on the other hand. So please don't get downhearted. There's plenty of rounds left, as you'll know, and there's plenty of scores to be made up for as well. Our next round is going to be a bit of a shot in the dark for a few of you, I think. So this is our year of birth round. So year of birth round, it's the first one we've done this one. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you 10 pictures of 10 well-known people. And these 10 well-known people are going to be... I'm going to be asking you a few things with them. I'm going to be asking you to put their decades down. So you'll get a point if you get their decade of birth correct. So if you get a decade of birth correct, you will get a point. And then also, we're going to then ask you to put them in date order. So we're going to go for the firstborn all the way up to the most recently born. If you get them in each order, the person in each place you'll get a point for. So if we're looking for somebody to have been firstborn and you get it in the first place, then you get a point for that. So that's 10 points available for getting the decades right. 10 points for getting them in order, and if you get every single one in order, you get an extra bonus 5 points. So 25 points available for this round. So 25 points available for our celebrity year of birth. So here we go, celebrity year of birth, and they'll be popping up beside me there. Here we go, because this one, all you need is a little picture to be working these down. So you should write these down as you go along. So celebrity year of birth, as I said. So decade we are going to be looking for. So you want to know the decade in which they were born. So the 20s, the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, noughties, whatever it is. And then you want to put them in chronological order, going from the earliest born first through to the most recently born. You will get a point for every decade you get correct and a point for the order. So Tom Jones. So write his name down first. Tom Jones, you're looking for the decade in which Tom Jones was born. So work that out first. Work out all your decades first. Next is Annie Lennox. So which decade do you believe Annie Lennox was born? Annie Lennox was born when? Number 3, Andy Murray. Which decade is Andy Murray born in? So write that down first. Bruce Forsyth. So put him down. What decade do you think Bruce Forsyth was born in? Your next one, Declan Donnelly. So one half of Ant and Dec.
This is a demonstration.
What year do you believe Ant and Dec, or Declan from Ant and Dec, which decade was he born in? Davina McCall. Which decade is Davina McCall from? Barack Obama. What decade? So sort your decades first out, write the name and the decades. So Barack Obama. Dame Judi Dench. Which decade? Have a guess on this one. If you're not sure, have a guess.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Rod Stewart. Which decade do you think Rod Stewart was born in? And that's not the Tiger King, for those of you who think it is. It's not the Tiger King. It is actually Justin Bieber. Who knew? So Justin Bieber there is your final one. So Justin Bieber. So you've got 10 celebrities there. So you should have written down all of those 10 celebrities. You want to now put the decades next to them, the decades in which you think they were born. And then after that, you then want to arrange the order, going from the firstborn through to the most recently born. So we're going to give you a bit of time for this, because I know it's going to take a little while to go through them. So go through those again. Go through the decades of them. Work out which decades they were born in. So there was Tom Jones was in there, Annie Lennox was in there, Barack Obama was in there, Declan Donnelly was in there, Davina McCall was in there, Judi Dench was in there, Andy Murray was in there, Bruce Forsyth was in there, Rod Stewart, and Justin Bieber. So your first thing to work out is the decade in which you think they were born. Once you've written the decades down beside them, now some of them may be born in the same decade, so then you've got to work out within that decade whether they're at the beginning of that decade or towards the end of that decade, and put them into order. So you're going with the what would be the eldest or the firstborn through to the most recent, the youngest. So the first name I'm going to ask you, or give as a point, is the person in the right place, the earliest born, coming through to the most recent.
Wirecast.
So you've got another minute or so to put these into order, because I know this can be a bit tricky. But we thought we'd try you with something a bit different. So there you go, there they are.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
All 10 of them. So your last minute or so now, try and put them in order. So just to go through those names again, you've got Justin Bieber. So what decade was he born in? Judi Dench. Barack Obama. Rod Stewart. Davina McCall. Declan Donnelly. Annie Lennox. Bruce Forsyth. Andy Murray.
This is a
And Sir
demonstration
Tom
of
Jones.
Wirecast.
So your last couple of minutes writing those up now. So first thing to do, I'm going to go through now and reveal the decades within which they were born. So I'll give you the year, you write down the decades to give yourselves a point.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And we'll go from the eldest to the first. So the first one I was looking for, the first person I wanted you to reveal was Bruce Forsyth. Bruce Forsyth was born in 1928. So the 20s. So you get a point for Bruce Forsyth being born in the 20s, and you get a point if you placed him first.
Is a demonstration of Wirecast.
So it's a point if you've got him as being born in the 20s, and another point if you placed him first. Second would have been Judi Dench. So you get a point if you've put Judi Dench second, and you get an additional point if you've got her being born in the 30s. She was 1934. So Dame Judi Dench was born in 1934. So you've got a point if she's second and a point if you put 30s. Third was Mr. Tom Jones. Hello, lovely boy. So Tom Jones was third. So Tom Jones was born in 1940. So the 40s you needed for Tom Jones. So Tom Jones was the 1940s. So you get a point if you've put him in third, and you get a point for putting him in the 1940s. In fourth, you should have Rod Stewart. So Rod Stewart, if you put him fourth, you get a point.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And his decade was also the 40s. He was born in 1945. So 1945. So Rod Stewart, you get a point for the 40s and a point for him being fourth. Number 5 was Annie Lennox. So Annie Lennox would have been in 5th place if you got her in the right place. So a point if you put her 5th. And she was born in 1954. So 1954, Annie Lennox was born, and she should be in 5th place. So a point if you got her in 5th place, and a point for 54. In 6th place was Barack Obama. So if you put Barack in 6th, you get a point. And if you put his decade as the 60s, you also get a point. He was born in 1961. So 1961 for Barack Obama, and he should have come in 6th place. In 7th place, we're hoping you had Davina McCall. So Davina McCall was in 7th place, and she was born in 1967. So 1967, so 60s. For Davina McCall, you get a point. And for being in 7th place, you also get a point. In 8th, we're getting quite recent now, was Declan Donnelly. Declan Donnelly was 1975, so the 70s will get you a point for Declan Donnelly, and if he was in 8th place, you also get a point. In 9th place was Andy Murray, and Andy Murray was born in 1987. So 1987 for Andy Murray, so a point if you got him in 9th place, and an additional point if you got him as 80s, so the 80s for Andy Murray. And then most recent, number 10, was Justin Bieber. He's the youngest. He was born in 1994, so you get a point for the 90s. So a point for 10th place and a point for the 90s. Now, if you got all 10 of those right, I do give you an extra bonus of 5 points because I think that will be amazing if any of you have got that. So if anybody's got 25 points, fantastic. So a point for all of those. So in order, Bruce Forsyth first, Judi Dench second, Tom Jones third, Rod Stewart fourth, Annie Lennox fifth, Barack Obama 6th, Davina McCall 7th, Declan Donnelly 8th, Andy Murray 9th, and Justin Bieber 10th. And you get a point if you've got Bruce Forsyth 20s, Judi Dench 30s, Tom Jones 40s, Rod Stewart 40s, Annie Lennox 50s, Barack Obama 60s, Davina McCall 60s, Declan Donnelly 70s, Andy Murray 80s, and Justin Bieber 90s. And you get an extra 5 points if you've got them all right.
Wirecast.
So you can get a total of 25 points. Got some 25s there, that's fantastic. So fantastic scores there. So we've got a couple of 23s and 24s. So well done.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Fantastic scores there. Actually did really, really well. So I know it might have been a bit confusing at the beginning, but it showed your strength at the end because some of you did really, really well with that. So well done. We got there in the end. 21, Ben. Louise is always right. The women are always right. You must remember that. Even when they forget our anniversaries, they're always right. So, it is time for the guest round. So the guest round is the round of the week which I probably appreciate the most or love the most because it means that somebody out there has taken some time to give us a bit of extra effort and put themselves out there. So we've been very fortunate, as I've mentioned before, to have some nice big names for us. Claire Balding, and we've had Matt Dawson, we've had George Porter, we've had Mr. Maker, we've had Nathan from Milkshake, we've had a few West End people, etc. So we've had some really great people out there. Paul Gilbert, Chris Morley, to name the most important people, of course. So thank you very much for all of you who've given us clips before. And then last week we did quite a few of you as well, and we've got a few more of you in tonight. So I'd like to say a happy birthday to a couple of people who are in tonight's round. So first of all, out there to Poppy. Poppy, I think, might have stayed up and everything as well. So Poppy's one of our youngest viewers. So Poppy, if you've stayed up, a massive happy birthday from all at Pheasant Family Antics. And also to Adam. So Adam, I think you're playing along. So Adam, happy birthday to you as well. Your questions are both coming up in this round with our guest question round. And we're going to get straight on with that now. So thank you very much for everybody who's contributed with a question. Some of the volume does jump up and down, but listen out, it's a bit of a general knowledge round. So here we go with your guest questions. Here we go.
Hello, my name's Greg Johns and welcome to the very famous, the world famous, it's the Pheasant Family Antics Quiz. So here's my question. Hope you're all doing well, by the way, and keep going. Not long to go now, we'll be out of this. Churchill. Here we go. 1984, there was a film release. It had 6 sequels. What film was it?
Which fruit is the most popular and most consumed in the world?
Hello there, my name is Max Fulham, and I'm Eugene. Yeah, this is my granddad Eugene. He's a ventriloquist. Yeah, I think they've worked that out, and we've been asked to submit a question for the quiz. We have indeed. Are you going to do it, or shall I? Do you want me to do it? Yeah, I can't be bothered. Now, our question is, what famous ventriloquist character had the catchphrase, "I hate that duck"? Oh, that's a good question, that.
Hi, my name is Seren and this is Charlie. My question for you is, what does Seren mean in Welsh?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Hi folks, it's Jimmy Cricket, and there's more. This is for Mark Pheasant and all his contestants in the pub quiz. I miss the pub, you know. Although when I was in my local last week, I said, "Barman, a glass of orange." He said, "Still orange?" I said, "Yes, I haven't changed my mind." Well, this is a question for you all. Are you ready and sitting comfortably? What was the name of the famous Irish comedian who had a catchphrase called, "It's the way I tell 'em"?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Farnsworth, Dr. Zoidberg and Philip J. Fry appear in which TV show?
Hello, my name is Kaylee and this is my question for the Pheasant Family Antics quiz. I work with Mark in the entertainments team at Butlins and I'm honoured to be able to be part of the quiz. So here is my question. It's a geography one. Are you ready? What is the capital city of Botswana?
Hi! Rachel Wooding here in my garden. I was, before COVID-19 ruined my life, no, just kidding, was playing Kit DeLuca in Pretty Woman in the West End. So can you tell me which famous rock star wrote the music for our show? Good luck!
Is rainwater slightly acid or slightly alkaline? How long did Queen Victoria reign for? Hi, I'm Alana. My question is, what year did YouTube start? A, 2002,
This is a
B,
demonstration of
2008,
Wirecast.
or C, 2005?
My quiz question to you beautiful people is, what year did the first zip fastener go on sale to the public? Was it A, 1893, B, 1912, or C, 1923? So that's 1893, A,
This
B,
is a demonstration of
1912,
Wirecast.
or C, 1923. I'll zip it.
Hey everyone, hope you're all well and safe during lockdown. My name's Nathan Connor, I'm a children's TV presenter and I'm back again, thanks to Mark, to ask another question. This time it's going to be about a TV show. So the question is, when did the series Bad Girls first air in the UK? Which year? So
This
once
is a
again,
demonstration
which
of
year
Wirecast.
did the series Bad Girls first air in the UK?
Hello to everyone doing this Pheasant Family Antiques quiz. My name is Jake and here is my question. Out of the 7 days of the week, what is the only day that has an anagram and what does that anagram spell?
This is a
me, Bippo the Clown here. Now, I've been asked by Mark to ask you lovely people a lovely little question. But before we carry on, big up to Mark, guys. Can we have some praise for Mark in the comments? Yeah, Mark, keeping us entertained during these horrible times, bruv. Mark, listen, be careful when you go out for your daily exercise. Don't fall over. We don't want a mark on the floor. Let's get to the question. Now, circus is part of Butlins' staple diet throughout the summer. Yes, this year would have been Gandhi's 9th year at the Butlins Resort. So I'm going to ask you a little circus question. Which country was circus invented in? Take a guess.
So thank you very much to many of you for posing the questions, and also thank you very much to a few well-known faces there. It's very kind of them to do so. If any of you have contacts with some well-known faces, put it out there, see if they're up for doing the odd question or even a whole round. It would be amazing to have a few faces to lighten people's week if you know them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to recap. I think there was about 5 questions there where the volume drops down quite a lot or it's interrupted. So I'm just going to recap quickly on those before we go anywhere near the answers. So question number 2 was, what fruit is the most consumed in the UK? So which fruit is the most consumed by people in the UK? Number 4 was, what is name Seren in Welsh? What does Seren mean in Welsh? A lovely question from Seren there, but what does her name mean in Welsh? Question number 10 was a bit quiet as well. How long did Queen Victoria reign for? So how long did Queen Victoria reign for was that question. Number 11 was, what year did YouTube start? Your options were 2002, 2005 or 2008. So 2002, 2005, 2008. So what year did YouTube start? And number 14 was, there's one day of the week that can be turned into an anagram. So which day is it and what does it spell? So only 1 point for that. You need to get it all right. So what day of the week can become an anagram and it turns into an anagram? What does it spell? So there you go with your anagram on that one. Don't forget to let us know if you've got any contacts as well. And we do have a few videos left over which we might use next week as well. So we've got a few videos coming that we will use. We will always make sure that we use everybody's rounds. I can assure you who sends something in. It's great to have you being part of this quiz. So don't forget, we have a break coming up very, very shortly. We're going to reveal our answers now to the guest round, and then we will take a short break. And we're back with you after the break. We've got Champions League football clubs. We've got a connections round, which I'll explain a bit more about when we get there. European beers and our famous but atrocious pub sing around. So all of that to come, but let's find out your answers from your guest questions as they were presented here.
This is a demonstration of why.
Okay, did you get it right? Well, here's the answer. It was, of course, Police Academy. There were 7 of them. Whew.
The most popular and most consumed fruit in the world is a tomato.
Our question was, which famous ventriloquist character had the catchphrase, "I hate that duck"? And the answer is, don't give him the answer! We have to give him the answer. Oh, all right, go ahead. The answer was, of course, Cuddles the monkey, Keith Harris's monkey. Oh, Keith Harris, it was great. He had that duck as well. That's the phrase. Never mind. See you soon. Cheerio!
The answer is star.
Hi, folks. I'm back. Did you get it? Who was the famous Irish
This is
comedian?
a demonstration of
With the
Wirecast.
catchphrase, it's the way I tell them. Yes, you're right. It was Roy Walker. No. It was Frank Carson. Yeah, I love Frank. We both came from Belfast in Northern Ireland. And my favourite joke of Frank's, I'm going to do an impression here, folks. And I went into a bar, and the fellow shouted, "Frank, lend us a tenner." I said, "I can't hear you." He said, "Lend us a tenner." I said, "I can't hear you." The barman said, "I can hear him." I said, "Well, you lend him a tenner then."
This
the way I
is a
tell him.
demonstration of Wirecast.
Farnsworth, Dr. Zoidberg, and Philip J. Fry appear in which TV show? The answer is Futurama.
So my question was, what is the capital city of Botswana? And the answer is Gaborone. So give yourself a point if you got that one. It's very tricky.
Hi! So I asked you the question, who was the famous rock star who wrote the music for Pretty Woman? And the answer is, drumroll please, Bryan Adams!
So the question was, is rainwater slightly acid or slightly more alkaline?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And the answer is, rainwater is slightly more acidic. Queen Victoria reigned for 63 years. And the answer is C, 2005.
Right-o, let's see who's the smarty Alex. The correct answer is the first Zipfast that went into commercial production was 1893. But that caught a few of you out. And actually, I've got it written down now. It was kind of invented and put on sale by a Whitcomb L. Judson in 1893. However, the first patent was Elias Howe, who patented it in 1851. Oh, zip up my crinoline. No, 1893.
So I hope you all had a good think about that question and got your answers. So the question once again was, when did the series Bad Girls first air in the UK? I was looking for the year. And the year was 1999. Cheers, Mark.
Hello again everyone at the Pheasant Family Antiques Quiz. Now, my question for you was, out of the 7 days of the week, what is the only day to have an anagram? And the answer is Monday. And I thought, you know what, that's quite fitting for what day of the week we do these quizzes on.
Is a
and the anagram
of Wirecast.
is Dynamo. And let me tell you, he's a great magician, but all the magic tricks that I'm buying burns my money. Quite literally.
Cheers, Mark. I will now reveal the answer, but before I do, Mark, I'd just like to say I like the jumper. Primark. The Mark. What's that, Mark? Question mark? They don't stop. There's no one here. Anyway, let's get to the answer. The question was, which country was circus invented in? And the answer is England. It was a British invention. Well done, guys, if you got it right. Ciao, Bella. Adios, amigos. See you.
So well done to everybody. You get a point for each question. Don't forget to give yourselves those points. So a point for each question. For each correct answer, give yourselves a point and add up your scores and let us know on the chat. Would be fantastic to see your feedback on there. So we got a point for each question. And there were 15 on there. So 15 points available on this round. So let us know how you're doing. Let us know what you've scored so far. We'd love to see that. It is time we're going to take a short break, so don't forget to top up your drinks, get some more snacks in, and use the amenities if you need to. So we've got a strong 3 there from Chris Morley, well done, and 9 from Nathan, 5 from Pineapple, there we go, 3 epic, an epic 3, look at that, 8 from Carol, 1 from Brian, 6 from Simon, 5 out of 15, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, 1. Seeing you all thought Bond round was tough. It's a low-scoring quiz this week. I think there's not some high scores out there. So we are doing a whopping 2. I love how the lower they get, the bigger these explanations get. A shocking 5. 8 from Paul Gilbert. Well done. And your friend there, Mr. Greg Johns, making an appearance just for you. 5 out of 15. 7 from the Harrisons. Well done. A respectable 7. Josh got 3. I've got Tomato. Well done. Well done getting Tomato. Very poor 5. No, didn't get a very poor 5. It's very, very, very suitable compared to everybody else as well. So thank you, Dame Letty Box. So we are going to take our break. So we're going to take 5-minute break. So please top up your drinks, get your snacks in. We will be back with you very, very shortly. But please enjoy your break. Thank you very much for still watching, and we'll be back with you very shortly.
Of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of...
So, welcome back to the Pheasant Family Antics Pub Quiz. That's how you say it, Mr. Greg Johns. So, we are glad to have you along with us. There's still 130 of you with us. So, TV on a Monday must be shocking. I do apologise, but thank you very much for joining us. I've been watching recently on Netflix, The Last Dance. You have to watch it. Documentary on Michael Jordan and Chicago Bulls. 10 episodes. The last 2 episodes came out today, and while I was finishing off some of the decking, was watching those. Genuinely gripping. I'm not a massive basketball fan. I quite like basketball, but not a massive basketball fan. Promise you, this documentary is well worth seeing. I don't know why I'm plugging it. It came to mind, so I thought I'd tell you. Worth a little look there. So, welcome back. We have 4 more rounds to go. So lots of points on the board for you to score. We're going straight in with the Champions League one. So I know that's not going to be all of your cup of tea, but we'll give it a go anyway. So Champions League. It's exactly what it says on the tin. You will be presented with a number of club badges for Champions League teams that have made it through or regularly make it through into Champions League. We've taken a name out of the logo. You've got the club badge, the club insignia. You've just got to come up with the name of the club. It is as simple as that. So if you're a football fan, you'll find it quite easy. If you're not a football fan at all, you probably won't find it so easy. So I do apologise to those of you who aren't football fans. We try and put in different things for different people, so don't forget to just give it a guess. Here we go then with your Champions League round. Here we go with your club badges.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
So there you go, you've got 18 badges, 1 to 18. Do you recognise these clubs at all? It'd be good if you did. Give it a guess. So 1 to 18, you have just under 3 minutes left to look at the club badges and see if you can recognise them.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
So 1 to 18. Any luck with those? Do you recognise them? If you don't, just give them a guess.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Do you like the lift music? I hope you're enjoying this one. Anton especially, he's let me know he likes the lift music.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
So there you go, there were your football badges. Well done if you got those correct. If you didn't, don't worry. I have just had a message from somebody going, Bond, cars and football badges, come on. It was a female, so I said it's fine, we'll do makeup, Disney and Friends next week to balance it out. So I do apologise if we feel it's sexist and any genders in between. Hopefully that will be covered between this week and next week. I've got to put a reason in for you to come back, see? Got to keep you coming back, On that note, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We'd love to have you subscribe, and we do add videos on there during the week and stuff of little bits and pieces that we don't necessarily ping out on Facebook and all that, so it's worth checking out. I know a couple of you have sat there and actually watched through the channel on occasion, so thank you very much for doing so. Brilliant, amazing. We just share our little world with you, that's all it's there for. We don't make any money off it or anything stupid like that. It's a tiny channel, so you know, I don't think you make money off YouTube until you're over 2,000 subscribers or something stupid like that. I'm not aiming to make money at any point. This is just hopefully to make the days a little bit more fun for people. So that's where we're at. But please subscribe. We'd love to share our videos, our little crazy world with you, and have you coming along. So, here we go with Champions League's answers. Really, really simple. The answers will appear on the badges for you, so have a look as we go through these ones. So here we go. Now, we're going to start up there in the top left. We're going to go from 1 down to 18 as we reveal each one in turn. But your last chance to have a little look. Finish writing up if you need to as we go through our answers. So, Ajax is club number 1. Ajax, give yourselves a point if you're Ajax. Everton is number 2. So if you've got Everton, press, give yourselves a point for that one. Number 3 is Lyon. Number 4 is Arsenal. Number 5, Valencia. And number 6, Schalke. So Ajax, Everton, Lyon, Arsenal, Valencia, Schalke for the first row. Second row is AC Milan, Chelsea, Besiktas, Manchester United, Napoli and Barcelona. So AC Milan, Chelsea, Besiktas, Man United, Napoli and Barcelona on the second row. And you've got Juventus, Feyenoord, Monaco and Galatasaray on your lower one, followed by Liverpool, and then finished up with Nice. So Juventus, Feyenoord, Monaco, Galatasaray, Liverpool and Nice. There you go, that is your 18. Give yourselves a score out of 18, obviously, on the Champions League round there for the football badges. So, Ajax, Everton, Lyon, Arsenal, Valencia, Schalke, AC Milan, Chelsea, Besiktas, Man United, Napoli, Barcelona, Juventus, Feyenoord, Monaco, Galatasaray, Liverpool and Nice. Let's get your scores on the boards. 18 out of 18. That's the total score we're looking for. So it'd be great to get you on there and get to shout outs on there. I had a mate who worked in the lift. I said to him, "Do you like your job?" He replied, "Well, it has its ups and downs." Paul Gilbert, you are challenging Jimmy Cricket there with the jokes. So good one there. I think we've had a new subscriber, so thank you very much for listening and subscribing. Any more of you, it would be great to have you subscribing. It's very easy to do, bottom of the box, just subscribe. There we go, so we've got some scores. 4 out of 18, 12 and 18, only 5, 12, 18 out of 18, 18 out of 18, 3 more than we thought we'd get, so that's good. 18, 18, 15, 14, 15 with a few arguments. There you go. That's what we like, quiz that brings people together. 9 for Stephen Dial. Welcome back, Stephen Dial. Welcome to have you again. Can't believe you're with us. It's fantastic. 10 for Cappy. I expect more from you, Cappy. 9 from Kirsty. 12 for Paul. 18 for Chrissy. Well done. Phil and Becky got 14. When I say Phil and Becky, I mean just Phil got 14. Well done. Josh 16. 16 for Joe Malone. 8 for Paul. Carl 12. No idea how good guess. Rachel 4. David 15. Very good. And 4 out of 18 for D. So some great scores on there as well. So fantastic scores. We're getting closer and closer to finding out our overall winner for this week. So our next round is our connections round. So that's just me asking you the questions. So I will just get to that one now. Open that up for you, sorry. So our connections round. I have 10 questions for you. So just to explain this for you, there are 9 questions and all of the answers are going to be a country. So all of the answers are going to be a country, and then question number 10 is going to ask what links all of these countries. So what's the link? What's the connection between the answers to 1 to 9? So I'm going to ask you questions 1 to 9. The answers are all going to be countries. They're not necessarily geography questions, but the answer will be a country. So that's giving you a bit of a clue there, hopefully helping you a little bit. And then the last question, question number 10, is simply going to ask, so you know what question number 10 is already, it is going to say simply, what is the connection? So it really, really is as simple as that. Oh, sorry, Paul Simpkin and family are new. Hello, welcome. Welcome if you're new. We love new people joining us. And it's fantastic to have you along, so welcome. Sorry. So it is our connections round, as I said. So questions 1 to 9, all the answers will be a country. Question number 10, I can tell you question number 10 now. What is the connection between 1 to 9? Try and work it out if we go. So, question number 1 on the connections round is Hamlet was a prince in this country. So which country?
This is a demonstration
Hamlet
of
was a
Wirecast.
prince in this country. So that's question number 1. Question number 2. This country's longest river is the Vistula. So Vistula. V-I-S-T-U-L-A. This country's longest river is the Vistula. Question number 3. This country's capital city is Prague. So question number 3. This country's capital city is Prague. Question number 4. Which country's unofficial flower is the Edelweiss? So their unofficial flower is Edelweiss. Of which country?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Hello, Paul, waving at the TV. Question number 5. Celine Dion won the Eurovision Song Contest representing this country in 1988. So Celine Dion won the Eurovision Song Contest representing them in 1988. Did anybody watch the Eurovision show over the weekend? It's a bit different, wasn't it? Bit of a shame. We do love a bit of Eurovision.
This is a
back next year,
demonstration
though.
of Wirecast.
Question number 6. The headquarters of Interpol are based here. So in which country? The headquarters of Interpol are based here. Question number 7. Shared its name with a pirate radio station. So question number 7. This country shared its name with a pirate radio station.
This is a
Question number 8.
demonstration of
The Battle of
Wirecast.
Waterloo was fought here. So which country? The Battle of Waterloo was fought here. Question number 9. Before the euro, their currency was the guilder. The guilder. Which country? The guilder.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And question number 10. What is the connection between your answers from 1 to 9? So I'll whiz through them one more chance to get these right. So question number 1. Hamlet was a prince in this country. Which country? Number 2. This country's longest river is the Vistula. Question number 3. This country's capital city is Prague.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Question number 4. Their unofficial flower is the Edelweiss. Question number 5. Celine Dion won the Eurovision Song Contest representing them in 1988. Which country? Question number 6. The headquarters of Interpol are based here. In which country? Question number 7. Which country shared its name with a pirate radio station? Number 8. The Battle of Waterloo was fought here. So which country is that? Number 9. Before the euro,
Wirecast.
their currency was the guilder. So where was that? And number 10. Very simply, what is the connection between your previous 9 answers? So I'm going to give you a minute just to finish writing up your answers, and then we will go with the answers for you. So this is the connection round. We have 2 more rounds to go. European beers and pub singer. Hey, let's get drinking those European beers. You'll notice I'm not on the Smirnoff Ice this week. I'm on the Pepsi Max, so it's a non-alcoholic. But I've always got, because it is a pub quiz, just for Freddie Hassan. Freddie Hassan and his snacks. Come on, Freddie. It's a shout out for you always, for your bar snacks. And a good happy birthday to Katerina as well. Hope she had a good day the other day. But yes, I'm on this because I got accused last week of having 1 Smirnoff Ice and being drunk, so I'm not doing it. Not doing it anymore. You've ruined it. You've ruined it for everybody. So there you go. So let's go through the connections round. Connection number 1. Hamlet was a prince in this country. The answer was Denmark, so he was the Prince of Denmark. Question number 2. This country's longest river is the Vistula, is Poland. So Poland's longest river is the Vistula. Question number 3. The country's capital city of Prague is the Czech Republic. So number 3 is the Czech Republic. Number 4. Their unofficial flower is the Edelweiss, is for Austria. Edelweiss. Oh, I should have put that in pub singer. It's better than some of the rubbish that's coming out. So their unofficial flower is Edelweiss, is number 4. Is Austria. Number 5, Celine Dion won the Eurovision Song Contest representing them in 1988. It was Switzerland. I thought she represented France, so there you go. I got that wrong. I found that out when I did this. But yes, Celine Dion won the Eurovision Song Contest representing them in 1988. It was Switzerland. Number 6, the headquarters of Interpol are based here in France. So the headquarters of Interpol are based in France. Number 7, shared its name with a pirate radio station, was obviously Luxembourg. So, pirate radio station Luxembourg. So I've just seen somebody knocking my choice of crisps. Shocking. Number 8 is the Battle of Waterloo was fought here, is Belgium. So the Battle of Waterloo was fought in Belgium. Number 9, before the euro, their currency was the guilder, is Holland or the Netherlands. So that is your 9. I know, no Smirnoff Ice. Who knew? But number 10, what is the connection? Anybody guessing? Anybody guessing? Chuck the guesses on the chat. Let's go for it. Don't change your answer now, but chuck the guesses on the chat. I want to see the guesses. What connects these 9 countries? So Denmark, Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, Switzerland, France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Holland / the Netherlands. What connects all of these countries? Anybody having a guess? Anybody going to be brave enough to put on their guess? No? I've got a phone call, but I'm not answering it. No caller ID. Not answering that. It could be anybody. They're all European. That's not the one I was looking for. Prawn cocktail. Cheese and onions better. Prawn cocktail European. Oh, we have an answer that is correct. Well done to Demi. The first correct answer. Well done. The answer I was looking for is they all share a border with Germany. So they all share a border with Germany. So I will give you, if you put they're part of Europe or European countries, I'll give you a half point, but I will give you a full point, obviously, for they all share a border with Germany. I share a border with Germany is what we were looking for. So that was the connection. So give us your scores then out of that round. Let's hope some of you got a 10. You never know. No, not Eurovision winners. Well done, Angel. But good guess. A couple of other people put Eurovision as well. Simon and Carl. No, it's not Eurovision. That would have been a bit obvious, wouldn't it, with me talking about Eurovision? Hey? Bit obvious. Bit obvious. I'm anything but obvious, sweetheart. Who knew? So, that is our connections round. We are now moving on to European beers. So only 2 rounds left. 2 rounds left of this week's quiz. Maybe I've had a Smirnoff Ice, who knew? So let's get scores: 7.5 out of 10, 4.5, ouch, 1.5, 10, yay! Well done, Stephen Dye. 9 for Craig. Well done, Craig. 7.5 for Gemma, 4 for Angel. Shocker, 3.5, 5.5, 9. Flags. Who's asking for Flags to come back? Fun with Flags will be back next week. I am working on Fun with Flags. Well, I say next week. I hope it will be next week. It might be the week after, but we're working on Fun with Flags. Fun with Flags will be back, but it's going to be even tackier than before. That's the promise. It's going to be tackier than before. Going to be done proper Sheldon Cooper like with a little presentation board. Done a little bit Fun with Flags. We're going to do that for you, so don't worry. That's coming back. Who's saying to get back on the Smirnoff Ice? No. So, European beers. Let's do the questions of European beers. So, European beers is going to work a little bit like the Champions League badges and the car makes, etc. You're going to see the labels of some European beers, and we are looking for you to put on there what beer you think they are. I've helped you a little bit. So, the badges are going to be a little bit smaller because on one side of the screen, you're also going to have which country they are from. So I'm giving you that as a clue, which country they're from, which European country. So that might give you a bit more of a clue, a bit more information for the European beers. So here's your European beers. These are your questions. Look at these jazzy graphics, eh? Don't get these online quizzes. Just here. So your European beers, there's 20 labels there for European beers.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
It's not a proper man's quiz. People moan you want equality, then women drink beer as well. My wife drinks beer and I don't, so there you go. So my wife's drunk quite a few of these, probably tonight to get through another night locked up with me. So there you go, you've got 20 beer labels there, 1 to 20. Number 1 is from Russia, number 2 is from Germany, number 3 is from Spain, number 4 is from Turkey, number 5 is from Poland, number 6 from Ireland, number 7 from the Netherlands, number 8 is from Germany, number 9 is from Spain, number 10 from France, 11 is from Belgium, 12 is from Finland, 13 from Germany, 14 from Poland, 15 is from the Ukraine, 16 is based from the Czech Republic, 17 is Italy, 18 is Austria, 19 is Finland, and 20 is the Netherlands. So can you guess these?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Can you work these beers out?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
So 10 seconds left. Finish writing your beers. There you go. Finish writing them. There you go. There's your European beers. So did you identify the 20 beers? I do apologise if people feel it's a manly quiz this week. I didn't do it to be sexist in any way, shape or form. I think we've managed to get a good balance in previous weeks, so I do apologise if it's gone a little bit that way. It wasn't my intention. It's obviously we try and do all ages, try and do all family as well. But if that's how you feel, I do apologise. But we will move on because that's all we're going to do. Because it's quiz week. So, European beers, let's find out the answers. Here we go as we reveal them. I do apologise right now if I don't pronounce any of these correctly, because as I said, I'm not a beer drinker. I don't know half of these. The few that I did guess and get right myself, etc. But yeah, otherwise I do apologise if I pronounce them wrong, but I'm sure you will know what I mean as I go through them. So these are your European beers. That's our second to last round. The answers on this one. Find out the answers on our European beers. So number 1 is Baltica. Number 2 is Krombacher. So if you know that one, Krombacher. So Baltica, Krombacher. Estrella Damm is number 3. Ephis or Ephis is number 4. Here's the one that's really easy to pronounce. Zeewijk. So Zeewijk. Z-Y-W-I-E-C. I'll accept anything that you've got anywhere close to that. Next one I do know Guinness. I do know Amstel. I do know Erdinger. I do know San Miguel, which is your next one. And I do know Kronenbourg. So look at that, I know a whole row. Guinness, Amstel, Erdinger, San Miguel and Kronenbourg. Your next one, we're down to the third row now, is Stella Artois. Olvi is your next one, didn't know that, Olvi. Beck's beer. So Beck's is next. Walker, or Barker. So Walker. Next one, bit of a strange one, Oberlin, or Oberlin. There you go. Then a really good one. Staropramen. Peroni. I know that used to serve that one when I used to work at the pub. Goza or Goza. Lapin Culter. So Lapin Culter. And then of course Heineken. And if Heineken did quizzes, they'd be less manly than this, wouldn't they, eh? Because they do it right. So there we go. That is your European beer round. So Baltica, Krombacher, Estrella Damm, FS, Zeewijk, Guinness, Amstel, Erdinger, San Miguel, Kronenbourg, Stella Artois, Olvi, Beck's, Barker or Walker, Oberlin, Staropramen, Peroni, Gossa, Lapin Culter and Heineken. So those are your 20 European beers. So I hope you did quite well on that. Hope you gave it a shot and did your best, because that is the European beer round, which is our second to last round this evening. So it's our second last round. Give us your scores. Let's have a shout out of those. Got some good ones there. Mark, you used to run Tiger. It's a cocktail bar, mate. Don't faff around with beers. It's a cocktail bar. Cider drinker. See, cider drinker? Proof I'm not an alcoholic. Kirsty, just because you drink spirits, hardcore spirits instead of beers. There we go. So we've got some good scores on there. Good scores coming up. And the lights are on. We've got to dim the main lights because it is, of course, the last round of the evening. It's the round you've all been waiting for. It's the round that everybody tunes off. Watch the numbers drop now as this shocking round takes place. But the hardcore of you who come back week after week tend to ask for this randomly. So here we go. It is our pub singer round. So for those of you who've never played this round before, it is cringeworthy. It's the worst round of anybody's life. It's all me. I do apologise. There are 10 songs for you. 10 songs which I perform in the form of a pub singer. So pub singer, So we hum it, we lar it, we make some funny noises in the tune of a pub sing around. And what we're looking for you is to answer two things for each. Is the name of a song and the artist who is known for performing that song. So the name of the song and the artist that is famous for performing that song. That's what we're looking for. So you can get 2 points for each of these 10. So 20 points available for this round. So we do pub sing around, 10 songs, 2 points for each, 20 points available. So here we go with pub sing song number 1. It goes a little bit like this. Shooby dooby doo, a shooby dooby dooby doo, a shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby dooby doo, a shooby dooby dooby doo, a shooby dooby 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 doo, shooby dooby, a shooby dooby dooby doo. I got carried away there, so there you go, that's number 1. You should know that one now. So that was song number 1, or I have no idea at all because these are atrocious. Song number 2, here we go with this one. Shooby dooby dooby, shooby dooby, a shooby dooby, shooby dooby, shooby dooby dooby, a shooby dooby 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 doo. That's all you're getting in that one. So that's song number 2. Remember, you're all in the same boat, so it says atrocious for each of you. I do apologise. I'd love somebody just to randomly flick onto the channel at this point and just go, what the hell are these people actually viewing? So there we go. That is number 2. Here we go with number 3. A shooby dooby doo doo doo, a shooby dooby doo doo doo, a shooby dooby doo doo doo, a shooby dooby doo. Shooboo, a shooby dooby dooby doo, a shooby dooby dooby doo, a shooby doo doo.
A demonstration of
a shooby dooby doo. A shooby dooby dooby doo, shoo-dooby dooby dooby doo, shooby dooby doo. There we go. So that is number 3. You should have got Jeff Cross and Stuart with you. You're very right, Stephen Dye, because he was about as good as I am at remembering lyrics. So, you know, you're quite right. So that was number 3. Here we go, number 4. Song number 4 allegedly goes a little bit like this. Remember, you're looking for the song title and the artist, a point for each. This is song number 4.
Is a demonstration.
Shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby 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 doo doo, shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby doo. That's all you're getting. That should be enough. You should know it from that. That was song number 4, so a point for the artist and a point for the song title. Here we go with number 5. Shooby dooby 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 doo. Shooby dooby dooby doo. Shooby dooby. Slobby dobby 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 doo. Shooby dooby 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 doo. Shooby dooby. There you go, that's all you're getting. That's song number 5. A little bit tougher. Got to make some of them tough. Can't make them all easy. You can't guarantee 20 points every week for everybody in this round. So that was number 5. Number 6 goes a little bit like this. Shooby doo.
This is a demonstration
Shooby doo.
Wirecast.
Shooby dooby doo. Doo doo. Shooby doo. Shoody doo. Shooby doo. Shooby dooby shooby doo. Dooby doo, ooh, shooby dooby doo, shoo doo, shooby doo, shoody doo, shitty doo. Is that number 6? Number 6, hope you got that one. That was a bit easy, that one, so I think you should get that one. Number 7 goes a little bit like this. Shooby dooby, shooby dooby dooby doo, shooby dooby, shooby dooby dooby doo, shooby dooby, shooby dooby doo doo doo, shooby dooby, shooby dooby. That's all you're getting in that one. That was number 7. Yes, all the answers are Shooby Doo. Well done, Josh. Ironic that the one song I haven't done is Scooby Doo, to this, but there we go. Yes, so here we go with song number 8. Goes a little bit like this.
Wirecast.
Shoo-boo-bee doo-bee doo. Shoo-doo-bee doo-bee doo. Shoo-doo-bee doo-bee doo. Shoo-doo-bee doo-bee doo. Shoo-bee-doo-boo. Shoo-bee-doo-boo doo-bee-doo. Shoo-bee-doo-boo doo-bee-doo. There you go, that is number 8. So number 8, good luck with that. Number 9 goes a little bit like this. Shooby doo baby doo be doo dee doo be doo be dee shooby doo shooby doo be doo doo be doo be doo 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 shooby doo doo dee doo be doo dee doo be doo be dee doo be doo doo be doo be doo doo be doo. So there you go, that was number 9. And here we go with number 10. Slowby. No, sorry, start again. Start again. I do apologise. Oh, no idea what I'm doing. Here we go. Here we go with number 10. Shooby doo doo doo. Shooby dooby dooby doo. Shooby doo doo doo. Shooby dooby dooby doo. Shooby doo. Shooby doo. Shooby dooby dooby doo. Shooby doo. Do do shooby dooby doo 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 shooby doo 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 shooby dooby doo. That's it. That's all you're getting for number 10. Oh, atrocious! Whose idea was this round? Whose idea was this whole quiz? It's just ridiculous. So thank you very much. That is your pub sing around. So we've done 10 for you. Remember, as we go through the answers, you get a point for the song title and a point for the answer as well. So yes, we've got 10 of these coming through. And we're going to go from the touch. So here we go. Let's see if we can get some answers on number 1. So number 1 started like this. A shooby dooby doo. A shooby dooby dooby doo. A shooby dooby doo. Shooby dooby doo. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. So Don't Stop Believing is song title number 1 by Journey. So you get a point for Don't Stop Believing and a point for Journey. So 1 point for each. Number 2 went a little bit like this. Ship boot doop better shabo shoot boot doobie a shoot doo doobie shoot doo shooby doo doo shoot doo shooty doo doo. Should sound a little bit like this. 15 miles from the Love Shack baby, Love Shack baby, Love Shack baby, Love Shack. There you go. B-52's Love Shack was number 2. So B-52's Love Shack was number 2. Number 3 went a little bit like this. Shooby dooby doo doo doo. Shooby dooby doo doo doo. Shooby dooby doo doo doo. Shooby dooby doo. And you gotta have faith, faith, faith. You've gotta have faith. So Faith by George Michael. Faith by George Michael. So Faith is the song title, George Michael is the artist. Point for each of those. Number 4 went a little bit like this. Shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby 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 doo, shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby doo. Of course, it was Take That and Never Forget. Take That and Never Forget.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Number 5 is this. Goes a little bit like this. Shooby dooby 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 doo. Shooby dooby dooby doo. Shooby dooby. Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. It's Lady in Red by Krista Berg. So Lady in Red by Krista Berg. So you get a point for Lady in Red and a point for Krista Berg.
This is
Number 6 went a little bit like this. Shooby-doo, shooby-doo, shooby-dooby-doo, doo-doo, shooby-doo, shooby-doo, shooby-doo. When the night has come and the land is free and the room... Yeah, it is Stand By Me by Ben E. King. So Stand By Me by Ben E. King. So a point for Stand By Me and a point for Ben E. King.
Of Wirecast.
Number 7 went a little bit like this. Shooby-dooby, shooby-dooby-dooby-doo, shooby-dooby, shooby-dooby-dooby-doo. In the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas in the Navy. So there you go. In the Navy by the Village People was number 7. Number 8 was this one. Shoo-dooby-dooby-doo, 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 shooby-dooby-dooby-doo, shooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Was, of course, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by the Eurythmics. So Sweet Dreams, 1 point, and the Eurythmics, 1 point. So you get a point for each of those. Number 9 went a little bit like this. Shooby-doo, shooby-dooby-doo, dee-dooby-dee-dooby-doo, dooby-doo, dooby-dee-dooby-dee-dooby-doo-doo-doo. So should have gone a little bit. She's got a smile and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. It was, of course, Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. So Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. And the last one, number 10, went a little bit like this. Shooby-doo-doo-doo, shooby-dooby-dooby-doo, shooby-doo-doo-doo, shooby-dooby-dooby-doo, shooby-doo-doo-doo, dooby-dooby-dooby-doo, shooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo, shooby-dooby-doo, shooby-dooby. It is, of course, Agadoo by Black Lace. So Agadoo by Black Lace. So you get a point for Agadoo and a point for Black Lace. So Don't Stop Believing by Journey was number 1. Love Shack by the B-52s was number 2. Faith by George Michael was number 3. Never Forget by Take That was number 4. Lady in Red, Christa number 5. Number 6 was Benny King, Stand By Me. Number 7, Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. No, sorry, number 7 was In the Navy by the Village People. Number 8, Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics. Number 9 was Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. And number 10 was Agadoo by Black Lace. So, fantastic. Either this is a bit easier or you're getting as mad as me. I think you're getting as mad as me because it is getting easier. So thank you for all the love for this round. It is a bit random. It's meant to be crap. Just in case anybody does watch it and think, oh my God, does he think he sounds like them? No, it's a joke. It's meant to be crap. So that is our pub sing around. So we should have a final score for you overall. But first of all, I just want to know your round scores. So just give us a round score. We've got quite a few 20s, a 14s, 17s, 19. Very good there. Fantastic work. So some good work there for you in our final round. So let's get some final scores coming in as well. So our final score, our overall score would be great. Be great to have you sending them in for us. Let us know your final scores. I'm just waiting for a couple of final scores to start coming in. So pub singing rounds. Oh, we started getting some scores in. So we've got 105 is our top score so far from Rob and Millie, ex-Mineheaders. Sabrina's coming with 105. Simon's 101. 81 for Cappy. 74, 64.5, 95, 97, 90.5. 117 from Nathan. 117 from Nathan. Carl with 111. Fantastic. 91 for David. 91.5, sorry. 83.5. 13.99, 88.5. 77 in Totes. Yo, Totes. I'm lying. 107 for Nathan North. 107. Oh, added 10 for a laugh. Oh, 105.5. Close second. Thank you very much, Freddie. It's very kind of you to say so. So we've got 105, 95.
Wirecast.
How are we doing? 95.5, sorry. Any other scores coming in? 102.5 from Mr. Ben Lobley, well done. 83 for Diane. It was a tough week. It was. Do apologise. 116 from Tim. Is this 2 weeks in a row that Tim comes out victorious? Oh, 116 and a half. Sorry, I'm missing this half that I did give away a half. I don't normally do halves, but I gave away a half. So, no problem. Thank you, Carol. It's a pleasure. Polly, 108. Thank you very much. So, folks, I have guaranteed that next week we will do Disney and we will do Friends. I might chuck in a makeup round just to make sure it's as feminine as possible to outweigh the masculinity allegedly of this week. So hope you've had a good week. I hope you've had a good round. Please, folks, a shout out to one of our players. She's a budding director. She's working her way up and has done a college piece. So if you look for Lockdown on YouTube, you'll find her video. So Lockdown is a great video for her that she's done for us. It's part of her film college degree, so please look for that on YouTube. I put it in the comments last week. I'll add it to the comments, the full link for it towards the end of this when we just tune out. But I hope you enjoyed that. Doctor Who round, yeah, we've got them listed. So I've got the list of all the rounds that you wanted to put in. Perfume round, Anna McFly round. Oh, I might do perfume instead of makeup. That's a very good point. Might do perfume instead of makeup. But I hope you've overall enjoyed the quiz. It's been a pleasure to do, and this week I've also started finishing the garden. I put decking in and everything. I've done decking. Look at me, Butch. Look at that. I've got sunburn and everything. Look at that. Ginger man in the sun. Who's doing that? What's that for? So yes, I hope you've enjoyed the quiz this week. I hope you've joined in with us, and I look forward to hosting you next week. Hope you will join us. It'd be great to have you along, because it's you guys I do it for. It's as simple as that. So I'm hoping that you will join us, that you find the time in your busy schedules, because, you know, although all joking aside, I know we're still in lockdown, etc., there's plenty of different opportunities for you to join in with things out there and make them part of your week. So thank you if you have joined us. You've been fantastic company. Thank you very much. I've got Gavin and Stacey on the round. I've got Back to the Future already. Back to the Smirnoff Ice. I don't know about that. Is the Disney round going to be the same as the James Bond round? It might be quite similar. We will see. But I will let you know and confirm. It probably comes to me of what I can find. Can we have a Friday night dinner round of what they say next? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we can look into it. So thank you very much. But thank you very much, folks, for playing along. Tim the Puppeteer, looks like you were victorious yet again. So that is 2 weeks in a row that Tim has been victorious. So who is going to take his crown next week? Only you know. So please as well, spread the word. Get your friends playing along. Get groups of friends. I've had some lovely messages in the week where friends are now getting together and families are getting together and playing this. It's great to hear. So, you know, the more the merrier. Get some more people aboard. Get subscribing if you haven't subscribed. Please, thank you very much. It'd be great to have you alongside us. Otherwise, we hope you're well. We hope you're keeping safe. I know these are still strange times. So from us, the pheasants, and all our love, I hope you've had a great time. And thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.